Here's a little review of HTML and CSS. Open up TextPad or Notepad or any other text editor. And our first command is going to be doctype HTML to let the browser know what this file contains. Then we're going to have our HTML tag for hypertext markup language \HTML. Then immediately following that we'll have our head tag. Put in our closing tag immediately. And then our style tags. And our \style. And our cascading style sheets will be located right in here on line 5 and as much space as we need. Then after the head tag we need the body of our web page. So immediately we plug in our body tag and our \body. And I'm going to save it. Remember, we save it as HTML. And I'm going to go ahead and insert a heading. Welcome to the review page. Close that out with \H1. I'll add a paragraph of text. And inside my paragraph tag, I'm just going to throw in a bunch of lorem ipsum text, which once again is just nonsense text or filler text that I got from the internet. I'll get it all on the screen so we can see it. You can copy and paste anything from an article off ESPN. Doesn't matter to me. Just so you have some text. So we have our paragraph, then \P. And let's insert a link to something. Say we wanted to make this a link right here. I'm going to put it on its own line. We're going to do http://www. I'll go with google.com. And that'll be the text for our link. Oops, forgot I need href equals, and in quotes, then over here I'll put on our \A, indicating it's the back of our link. I'll save it. I'll refresh our web page. And bring that up. Now, there we go, and there's our link. I'll click it to test that it works. And since that works, I'm going to go ahead and add an image. The tag for that is img space src as an image source equals, and then quotes we put the image name, and I have one on my desktop called image, and it's a JPEG. So I'll save that. I'll refresh to make sure that's working, and there we go. We've got a heading, some text in paragraph form, and a Broncos image. Now let's add some style to that. So we have 3 different texts that are tags that we want to mess with, or 4 actually. We have the body tag, we have the h1 tag, we have our paragraph tag, and we have our image tag. So to style our tags, we put them within the style brackets, within the style tags. I'm going to give a little more space here. And then each style sheet, or each bit of style, has the curly braces associated with it. Next class we'll worry about styling the image, so I'm going to delete that one for now. Now to change our background color, if you had forgotten, simply background dash color, colon, you can specify the hex number Or if you're just using simple colors, type that in. And remember, each statement we use ends with a semicolon. That separates it from the next command. I'm going to copy and paste. This one I'll do maybe in white. And this one red. I'll save it, refresh my web page, take a look. Not pretty, feeling patriotic. Now if we wanted to change the text, we can look that up in W3 Schools, the text command and the font commands. And of course, we can look at our past web pages. So if I wanted to change the font in here, I could put in font family, colon, Arial, semicolon. And that should change it. And once again, you can put these on different lines if you want to be organized. The prettier it is, the easier it's going to be to read, and the easier to make changes and troubleshoot, especially when we get to our larger web pages later on. I'll go back and refresh, and notice I don't have any serifs anymore on our web page. On that paragraph, so that definitely worked. Now the fourth one, earlier I deleted our image tag. I forgot that we want to use our link tag. So I'm going to put the A up here. We're going to change what our links look like. So what we can do for that is go to W3 Schools, because we don't have to remember this. Notice I'm on CSS, and then over here I'm on CSS links. And if you didn't do this last class, there are 4 characteristics of a link that we can mess with. We can change what it looks like when it's brand new and hasn't been used, once we've already clicked on it, when we're mouse over it, and I believe when we have it clicked upon. So I'm going to grab all of these. Oh, I take that back. I'm going to grab hover. Go back, I'm going to replace that one. And I'll take the unused ones. Now notice we've had, we'll talk about this later when we can have separate commands for various things. We have 2 of the A tags represented here, but each one represents a different version. So these are the colors. You can of course change that with hex code or put in straight colors that you want. Save it. Refresh your web page. And we should be able to change. Looks like it's blue when it's not used. Mouse over and it gets pink. We know it's working.